Good Wednesday morning, South Florida. I hope you're all having a great week and noticing a mostly dry week for a lot of our neighborhoods. So it's been very hot. Our typical summer-like pattern has been in place. Today we'll have a disturbance rolling in off the ocean with that ocean air. It could bring us a slightly better chance of showers. My in-house model is pulling the showers possibly by the Keys for the morning hours, and then with that east breeze, any storms that do develop will be continuing to push well to the west. So inland showers and storms possible. We keep that moisture around actually as we go into your Thursday and Friday, but not a washout by all means. We'll definitely be seeing more dry times as we go into the day. As we look right now, there are some showers just around, but again, we're not expecting a washout of a forecast, but maybe grab your umbrella, especially down by the Keys, where we're going to stay mostly sunny in Broward and Miami-Dade. The Keys will deal with much of the shower and thunderstorm activity, and then tomorrow we'll do it all over again with an AM coastal shower and then the storms pushing well to the west. With all of that said, that means a lot of dry time. We heat up. Feels like temperatures will be well into the triple digits. So we keep that moisture content around, especially by the Keys today, and then leading into your Thursday, Friday, and even maybe a first half of the morning comes Saturday. Overall, your 7-day forecast, though, looks pretty typical for summertime here in South Florida. Have a great day. I'm happy to tell you all is quiet. A lot of Saharan dust out there in the Atlantic and the Caribbean, so no tropical cyclone development is expected.
All right, South Florida, I'm going to give you a view that you don't want to see. Don't you hate getting stuck in traffic? Look at this. This will be your commute on 95 in Broward County if you are traveling northbound. Southbound people are just waving by. They're actually probably rubbernecking, looking back, seeing what's going on. It's construction. Nothing exciting here to see, but unfortunately, people are getting stuck in this traffic. It looks like express lanes really are the way to go unless that's where the construction is. So let's talk about how you get around it. If you're traveling northbound, you might want to take those back roads until you get past Sterling Road, because that is where things start to clear up. Our delays are lingering well past Sheridan Street, as you just saw from our traffic cameras. Bumper to bumper traffic has your speeds coming in as low as 4 miles per hour. If you're traveling northbound, though, once you get to Griffin, things start to look a lot better. Miami-Dade, a lot different for you. We did have some closures here on the Dolphin Expressway because of construction, but now you're accident-free and incident-free. So I'm going to leave you with a look at these drive times before I go. The Palmetto Expressway southbound, it'll take you about 23 to 24 minutes to get to where you need to go.
On how we're shaping up on this hump day. Hey, Jules.
Hi, Eric. Alex, South Florida. It is a warm Wednesday. Temperatures upper 70s and lower 80s. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Key West. But boy, it looks pretty spectacular again. The past previous mornings, our sunrise has just been so beautiful. We're going to do it again today. Winds variable, moving in from the northwest to the northeast. And you can see from our Hollywood Beach cam, some clouds around, but these clouds are not producing precipitation. With the winds variable this morning, that's why we're so warm and humid, because we have more of an ocean breeze to a west breeze. And our humidity is being felt as our feels like temperatures are in the low to mid 80s for much of Broward County, Miami-Dade, 90s for you in the Keys. So we do have that disturbance that's just offshore over the Atlantic and into the Caribbean, and that's going to increase our rain chances ever so slightly for you in the Keys this morning. So you might need your rain gear, and then going to southern Miami-Dade as well later this morning. As for Broward, I think you'll stay mostly dry until we have the development of the sea breeze, which will peak during the peak heating of the day. But today, just like the past previous days, even though we have that added moisture in place, we still have the steering components to push the storms away from the metro coastal areas. So we may see some sea breeze storms clipping parts of Weston into Coral Springs down towards Durda. But overall, most of us do stay dry again. So you know what that means. We stay hot. Highs will be in the 90s. Feels like temperatures will be well into the triple digits. As for right now, we do have a few showers trying to hold together by the Florida Straits. I'll let you know if they push on shore. Let's go to the tropical update. All right, I'm happy to tell you we've got a lot of dry air, some Saharan dust all across the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and that's limiting our rain chances and limiting the development of tropical cyclone development in the next 7 days. More on all this coming up.
All right, South Florida, things starting to look a lot better in Broward County, but Miami-Dade, a crash has just popped up that I need to tell you about. It's on I-95 on those southbound lanes of 95 right near Northwest 95th Street. So what's happening here? A left lane is blocked off. That is why our speeds are coming in as low as 11 miles per hour. So you're going to see that bumper to bumper traffic. Things clear up right after you pass near 79th Street. But in the meantime, I need to give you that heads up about that crash there. Not any major incidents happening in Broward County. We still are dealing with delays because of construction, blocking off a lane here, 95 northbound. This is right at Hollywood Boulevard where we're seeing the bulk of your delays. Things start to clear up right after you pass Sheridan Street.
Good Wednesday morning. It is 6:43. The cruise ship is coming in, and boy, our friends that are joining us in the Keys are going to be enjoying a lot of sunshine and dry conditions. There will be some showers rolling in as they're outdoors into their activities, but I mean, what a better way to spend your summer days, right? Cruising on the cruise ship over the Gulf, the Atlantic, and the Caribbean, and right here in our own backyard. It's just because our weather's been so fantastic over the last couple of days. I mean, look at our sunrise here in Fort Lauderdale. Wonderful. Temperatures are in the upper 70s and lower 80s, slightly warmer than yesterday, though we're starting to tap into a northwest wind, and that's because of the disturbance we have just offshore. Regardless, though, we're still warm and we're still humid. Our feels like temperatures are in the low to mid 80s, Miami, Fort Lauderdale, low 90s for you in the Keys. All right, we have a little bit of moisture already starting to move in right here by the upper Keys. Key Largo, get ready for an isolated sprinkle, and then the showers right by the Florida Straits. But a lot of this activity is going to really hit or miss us, mainly into the Keys, because what's happening is we have that counterclockwise spin around this area, and really the cluster of shower and thunderstorm activities right here, and that's going to be lifting into the Keys. So because of that, our highest rain chances this morning is for the Keys. See the ridge of high pressure keeping our winds moving in from the northwest, but then to the east of us we have the disturbance. So kind of a lot going on in our atmosphere, but not anything you need to worry about. There's no severe weather for us. We're not expecting flooding. We'll just notice a slightly better chance of storms for southern Miami-Dade and the Keys for the morning hours. Winding the view, the severe weather threat is across the nation's midsection, again across the northeast, unfortunately in the mid-Atlantic. So here's that disturbance. It's kind of combining into another area just to the north of it. It's just more higher content of moisture. You'll notice it's going to be warm. It's going to be humid. Metro coastal areas, Broward and Miami-Dade, once we get through the morning hours, will be dry because the storms that develop will be sea breeze driven, meaning that they'll be well away from our coastline. We do it again for your Thursday and for your Friday. Look at these highs. That's how we know we're not expecting much in the way of precipitation. 93 in Coral Springs, 93 in Kendall, 91 in Miami, upper 80s for you in the Keys. Our feels like temperatures well into the triple digits. So it's going to be a hot, humid day. Stay hydrated, safe, have the sunblock and the sunglasses on. Have a great day.
All right, South Florida, that crash on 95 in Miami-Dade has cleared up, but we unfortunately are still dealing with delays. Here's a live look for you on I-95 northbound. This is right as you approach 95th Street, but this is a live look right from 119th. Those express lanes seem to be the way to go if you have no time to deal with any slowdowns this morning, because we are seeing a lot of traffic in that area. Not only the morning rush, but we also had that crash. So that crash has blocked off one left lane. Unfortunately, it is leaving behind a trail of delays, 10 miles per hour the speeds there, but they do start to clear up once you get past 95th Street, but you're going to run into it, so you might want to hop on those express lanes in the meantime. As for Broward County, you're basically good to go. Still dealing with some congestion in this area right after Hollywood Boulevard. It does clear up right after Sheridan Street. In the meantime, speeds coming in at 32 miles per hour. Alex.